Remedy provides update on Control 2, says Max Payne remakes are in production readiness stage. Remedy Entertainment released Alan Wake 2 last week, and both fans and critics alike seem to be pleased with the long-awaited sequel. You can read Game Informer's Alan Wake 2 review here. And now, just a few days later, the studio has provided some updates to some games it has in development, including Control 2 and its remakes of Max Payne 1 and 2. In the latest earnings report for the third quarter of 2023, Remedy says Alan Wake 2 launched with great reception, laying the foundation for the future. Although with the game having just launched, it has nothing to share on the financial performance of the game. However, the studio says we continue enhancing Alan Wake 2 with new updates and developing the two announced expansions to the game, adding that Alan Wake 2 marks the first of many great new games launches enabled by our multi-project model, which we have built over the years. Regarding those other games, Remedy has revealed that Condor, its cooperative multiplayer game, has progressed from the proof of concept stage to a production readiness stage, stating it has acquired valuable insights into developing service-based games and are now in a better position to create a game players can engage with for years. Codenamed Vanguard, Remedy's multiplayer game, is making its partnership with Tencent. It's set to hit the proof of concept stage by the end of the year. In April of last year, the studio revealed it was remaking Max Payne and Max Payne 2, the fall of Max Payne, after striking a deal with Rockstar Games, which holds the rights to the series. Now, a year and a half later, Remedy says Max Payne 1 and 2 Remake, which is a single game, has progressed into the production readiness stage. We have gained clarity on the style and scope of the game, and we have an exceptionally well organized team working on it, the earnings report says. With these accomplishments, we are excited about the project and its future success. And finally, Remedy's earnings report state that Control 2 continues to be in the proof of concept stage. The plans for the sequel are ambitious, and we have seen good progress both in the designs and in the game build, it reads. We have acquired valuable insights into developing service based games and are now in better position to create a game players can engage with for years. Remedy says that with Alan Wake 2 launched, all four of these upcoming games will benefit from the additional talent transferring from Alan Wake 2, as it will enable the teams to take the necessary steps towards the next stages of development. Which of these upcoming Remedy Entertainment games are you most excited about?
I definitely have to say Control 2. It sounds interesting. I played the first hour of that game last 3 months ago. It was all right. The game playing, it kind of shows the corruption behind these enforcement agencies like the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, because we already know the deal with those agencies for how many decades so far of them being that corrupt and all. And then the main character in Control One, she's saying like, "Oh, the control intelligence agency is so corrupted. It has all lies and shit like that." She was saying in this deep, not deep voice, but in a kind of forspoken voice as such. So, James, there.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, okay. I thought I had her heard something with my headset, had a connection problem, or whatever. So, anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool that they have Control too. So if I play more of Control, I might see more and more of what's the story's like and the intricacies. But what I don't like about after 35 minutes, where you have to go up against these several people in this purple color room, this bright color purple room. I couldn't see crap in that room at all because it was that bright. I can't explain it, but there's something weird about that. So.
Uh, all right. Well, I mean, I was staying silent because I really don't care about Control. I played the first one. I really don't care about Control 2. I'm more interested in the Max Payne remakes.
Okay, that too.
Because I just wonder, if it's going to be easier to shoot, uh, rather than lining up a cursor and hoping for the best and using bullet time. I wonder what the remake is going to make different from the original Max Payne and Max Payne 2.
I'm gonna bring back the Max Payne voice actor again
Huh?
for Max Payne remakes. Are they gonna bring back the Max Payne voice actor from 20 years ago?
Well, I hope they do. But what I'm saying is, I wonder how they're going to improve the gameplay.
Okay.
Because to be honest, shooting you kind of hope for the best when you're shooting enemies, unless you have the cursor lined up correctly.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm just wondering if that's going to be changed. Other than that, I hope they keep everything the same. I love the comic book panel storytelling in both games. Um, so yeah, other than that, and maybe I guess sharper graphics because Max Payne and Max Payne 2 were released in the early 2000s. Um, you know, like I said, I just wonder what's going to be different.
Yeah.
And I just don't think there needs to be much different except maybe the gunplay.
Oh yeah.
Anything else to add or ready to move on?
I hope what goes to Max Payne as a franchise, they'll create that Max Payne 4. We're always anticipating for years now, if ever, after these projects are initiated. Because I'm not saying that it's well the end of the Max Payne 2, but it's something about Max Payne 2 that could have turned into like a family fueled type of like theme of Max Payne, meaning that you have Max Payne, you have Mona Sachs, you have Max Payne Jr., and they team up in a three person type of like perspective, like a third person shooter type of like Max Payne 2. That'd be nice to have something like that, see how that goes. So
Um, I just don't see that happening, especially with the direction they went in Max Payne 3. I mean, I
right,
guess they could. I mean, maybe it won't be Mona Saxton. I guess they could bring someone back that didn't die in the first two Max Paynes, because
I doubt it.
Max Payne 3, he was private security most of the game.
Yeah,
Um,
but at the end of the Max Payne 2, Mornisek survived because he played a very hard mode. He told me this before to refresh my memory.
yeah,
So it's so basically I did beat on hard mode or hardest mode, and Mornisek stayed alive. You
yeah.
know,
So they could make a like a Max Payne 2.5 or a Max Payne 4, uh, using that ending as the story. Um,
Mhm.
I love the Max Payne games. That's why I want to know what's going to happen in the remakes. Again, will I run out and get them? Unless the gameplay is completely different, probably not.
Yeah,
But I just wonder, since they are remaking the games, what's going to be different? And I don't want them to change too much because Max Payne and Max Payne 2, the fall Max Payne, are great games.
yeah.
But if they add some new gameplay elements, like even Max Payne 3, they had modes in there like New York Minute and like an arcade scoreboard that you could play during the campaign. Maybe Max Payne and Max Payne 2 get those kind of modes in the remake, even if you have to unlock them.
Okay.
New York Minute was where you started out with like a minute to finish a stage, but then like the more enemies you killed, the more time you got, um, which is why it was called New York Minute. So,
Yeah,
and
that was pretty challenging for me, New York minute.
well, yeah, I mean, like the fastest person who beats like stage one in Max Payne 3 in New York Minute took over 4 minutes to do it. But
Oh wow.
obviously, the guy was getting more time by killing enemies and stuff and completing, cutscenes. So completing like action cutscenes. So I'm saying maybe they could do that. These modes weren't around when Max Payne 1 and 2 came out. And it would change the gameplay where it'd be worth it to go through it again.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an idea. But again, I don't want them to change too much because like I said, I love the comic book panel storytelling of those two games. Um,
Definitely.
but only time will tell.
Back off, Max Payne. Winterson. That's a three-way shot. That was
But
interesting, Max Payne too. That was intense.
I only made it to where Mona gets locked up in the cells. So
Oh, that sucks. You don't like it after that. You'll really like it after that.
we will now take this medication break for Doctor Games 101.
Yeah, it took mine an hour ago.
Ready to move on?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes.
Seriously, where do I go with that?